Welcome back, everybody. So, Riv, tell us a little bit about this.
Sure. So this article talks about Russia invading Ukraine. That was almost a month ago. And the war is still dragging on. So the Western countries, including America and UK and some other countries, in order to kind of diffuse the air, I think first thing is economic sanctions. They put it on. So it will definitely cost a lot of struggles for Russians.
Sure.
And not only Russia, though. How about the people of the rest of the world? It will probably have a domino effect. For example, the price of wheat have skyrocketed, right? Paris baguette, right? We gotta
Sure.
buy bread.
Okay, buy bread.
Right, and then the major issue is about the oil price. The Dubai oil, everything now is up to $100. That's a lot of money.
Very expensive.
Very expensive. So, what do you think about these countries? Do you think they might launch invasions or start conflicts in the near future?
No.
No. All right. That's very positive.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it didn't go well for Russia. They're losing badly. They've lost almost 20,000 soldiers dead.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
In a month. And they used to pride themselves in having the strong army. You know, that was their whole thing, was the military, but they're not doing well. So I think a lot of countries maybe are taking notice and thinking like, hey, invading another country is not going to be a cakewalk, especially if they're supported by Europe and America with those kinds of weapons and tools at their disposal.
Right.
So yeah, I think people are reconsidering.
Pride oneself.
Pride oneself.
How about Germany? Especially Western Europe's, for example, like France and Germany and some other countries in between, they usually get oils from Russia. So they don't want to get involved, like kind of reluctant to get involved.
Sure.
Right? So that's why the Ukrainians, they don't get support from, like 100% support from EU. They don't can get involved. NATO and then EU, they were like, we don't want you, but we can send you some weapons. We can sell weapons to you guys.
Sure.
So that's very heartbreaking, but real politicking, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Like no prizes for good boys, and then no dues, right, for the bad boys. So it's just like surviving, I guess.
Well, I think, Putin doesn't like NATO. That's one reason why he says he's kind of dealing with this. He feels threatened by NATO. But since this has happened, Finland has just started talking about joining NATO, and other countries are thinking like, maybe we should join NATO because Russia's on our borders too.
Right.
So I think the effect that he was going for backfired on him, unfortunately.
Right.
And now Ukraine, the people of Ukraine are facing the brunt of this.
Brunt.
Brunt.
Do you think the Putin wants, at least in like a southern part of Ukraine, like Donbass area?
Yeah, I think he was trying to take the whole coast away from Ukraine, remove the coastal area on the Black Sea. I think he was trying to do that, but
Because he already done the Crimea,
yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
then do you think he's looking for like a warm water port?
Yeah,
That's the ultimate goal.
and to block Ukraine from having it. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you next time.